Don Bernard Jr. here once again, here to share my light and information with the world, so to speak. Today I had on my mind this idea of serving others. And so I know this is something I do all the time, even while I'm sleeping, because I have material out in the stratosphere of the internet, and people can at any time access my energy and information through videos or something I've written. And in that I am serving, right? I'm serving the light of others. But the way I'm able to do that is because I've served first myself. And I think this is a very important concept for those of us seeking to uplift others. Many of us do this at times, and we're sacrificing ourselves. And that's never the refined approach about this. You see, through me being connected with my higher self, or whether you want to call it God, whether you want to call it the source within, through my work and joy, more joy than work, of integrating myself with that source, with my being, then I am able to shower that onto others. But it's not the other way around. It's not I shower others to then feel connected. However, showering others with light in itself can connect you. However, there are times where people will do this in spite of their own instinct to connect with themselves in a deeper way. By that I mean, if, for instance, someone asks you for a certain amount of money, and you don't have that money at that time, but you give it to them, even though you don't really feel that money is going to come back to you anytime soon, and you feel you really do need it. And so you sacrifice yourself. This is the nature of a martyr. Okay? That never helps. That doesn't help the person, it doesn't help you, because now what you said to that person is, I don't really have, and neither do you. But I might as well give to you so you can be happy. When we want a win-win situation here, okay? We always want a win-win. So what it comes down to is understanding that for me to really share my light with you, I have to have a higher frequency. I have to be in my connection. There are times where people may come to me seeking for advice or whatever they're looking for, and I know I'm not in the mood for that because maybe I've kind of fallen out of my connection at the moment. And so I choose to have that conversation at another time. I find it's best to do that, to put that moment off, because I already know what they're looking for. And we've had these conversations numerous times with family and friends where you're looking for a piece of advice, and so you may call them, and they're not in the greatest mood, and the advice they give you is a little skewed, and by the end of the conversation you don't even feel that good. You don't feel relieved. In fact, you have even more questions. When really, when you're having a conversation with someone and they're connected, they're in their source, after that conversation, even if you still have questions, you usually leave off feeling a little more relieved and having some more clarity as to what next you need to do. You have some direction. And so by the very nature of being, we have to be selfish. Selfish is really self-love. And through this self-love, we can shine as an example for everyone else. And we can do that through our speech. We can do that through our charities, whatever, what have you. But it really comes from the self-appreciation we give to ourselves. Peace, y'all.